to the sky and ask myself why it has to be this way. I like to live my life in peace and have not to worry about all the dramas of the day.
Okay, today we're going to be demonstrating our clocking rings for muzzle brakes that need to be clocked. We've got one that's just round with knurls. This one's got a couple flat spots on it, 3/4 inch wrench, 7/8 wrench, and knurls as well. So purpose of this is the clocking rings are, for instance, muzzle brakes that need to be, the ports need to be pointed in a certain direction. So this particular one, this is our sound direction muzzle brake. So when it's on the gun, these ports need to be left and right, or horizontal with your front sight. To work properly, this is the cap that goes over, and then once the cap's on, it directs the sound a different direction, sound direction muzzle brake. So typically if you put this on a rifle or a pistol or what have you, you tighten it up, and I would say 99.9% of the time it's going to be off to the side. This one is close. It's cocked about 30 degrees from where it needs to be. So at this point I'm going to take this off and grab one of these clocking rings down here, screw that on, and now what that does is it changes where your thread point ends. So you're basically going to use this now as your base where the back of the muzzle brake will now sit, and you can adjust that, which will allow you to end it where it needs to be tightened at to have it perfectly horizontal with your sight. So we'll screw that on, like so. Then we'll screw the muzzle brake on. So that's down. Yeah, see, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it back a little bit, tighten up my clocking ring to the base, and at the same time tighten them both. And what that does is allow, now nice and tight, ports are now horizontal with the front sight perfectly, and the sound is and blast is directed in the way it was designed, the muzzle brake was designed when it was made. So, and that's it, and that's the installation of the clocking ring using our muzzle brake, sound direction muzzle brake.
In peace and have not to worry about all the dramas of the day.